Hello everyone, welcome back again. So sorry for getting it late. This video is being recorded in the evening of 19th April. So sorry for that. Okay, so without wasting any more time, I think we should get started. So today I will be presenting 5 more news. The source of the news is The Hindu. So in upcoming lectures, I will be adding more news based on different newspapers. So since it's just the beginning, so for any mistakes, apologies in advance. Let's get started. Okay, so let me bring out the pen. Okay, so this news is basically from Delhi, Chief Minister Office. So 1770 reforms to boost ease of doing business, access to schemes cleared. So actually, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal actually has given permission to 70 new reforms, जिससे कि क्या होगा कि जितना भी बिजनेस एक्टिविटीज हैं उनको ईज मिलेगी सो दैट दे कैन प्रॉस्पर इजीली इन दिल्ली. तो ये डिफरेंट जितने भी चेंजेस हुए हैं इन जो पुरानी कुछ लॉज एक्टिविटीज थी उनमें चेंजेस या न्यू इम्प्लीमेंटेशंस भी कह सकते हैं कि न्यू चेंजेस आई हैं उनमें 70 ऐसे रिफॉर्म्स आइडेंटिफाई मतलब ऐसी चीज़ें की गई हैं जिससे कि जो बिजनेस एक्टिविटीज़ हैं वो स्मूथली वर्क कर सकें दिल्ली में. सो दिस एक्चुअली came from the Chief Minister Office of Delhi. Okay, so this news is basically on from Tuesday, that is Tuesday से आई है. So 70 total reforms हुए हैं जो कि total in 16 departments we can say 70 reforms have been brought so that the business activities can run smoothly in the capital Delhi. So this has been approved at a review meeting headed by Arvind Kejriwal. These reforms, the 16 departments which we have mentioned here, that the 16 departments में हुए हैं ये reforms. So in departments, if we can name some departments, are like the revenue department most important, then labor, then IT, information technology, fire and services transport. See, these are some of the departments out of 16 जिनमें की reforms हुए हैं actually. Okay, so these all 70 reforms are being contributed from these 16 departments. Okay, so basically इस news में यही है actually. The main, if we can conclude this news, is that the in Delhi, in order to just give a boost to the business activities, the 70 new things have been identified or have been actually brought into notice and have been approved by the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. These are actually 70 reforms basically came in 16 departments. So this is the news. Okay, so let's move on to the second one. So actually these are actually this is the world India and the world relationship. This is actually the relationship news between India and Russia. So actually India and Russia agreed to deepen trade and economic relationships. So the relationship between India and Russia. So Russia is actually very important from the economic point of view for India and trade point of view. So so both the countries have decided actually have agreed so that they can give new boosts or new heights to both the economic relationship between both the countries. So the main point is also that due to trade deficit, so since India जो है वो मतलब India is on the way कि जो instead of doing the trade in dollars, so India and Russia both believe the ideology that the trade should be in the country's own currency. So India ने अभी जैसे India is promoting rupee as actually the currency for which they can trade with other countries. So उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी इंडिया, सिंस रशिया इज अ स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनर ऑफ इंडिया, सो they are both helping each other, so that the जो इन दोनों में trade है, instead of doing in the third currency like suppose dollars, so they can just promote that trade in Russia's currency or the India's own rupee. Since Russia's finance minister is also on the India's visit, so these things actually come from that. So both the countries are decided. So let's move on to the third one. So actually, this is from the Manrega. So Manrega exactly stands for Mahatma Gandhi. If you can see here, I'm highlighting it with the red. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, Manrega. So actually, the deadline for Aadhaar-based payment. So actually, so the central government has brought a new procedure that the payments which are being made to the Manrega laborers, so it should be on Aadhaar-based. So far, it's being done manually or through the other systems, but now it will come Aadhaar-based. So according to the data from the union government, only 80% of the beneficiaries, so जितना भी अभी total number is suppose 100 employees are being benefited from this Manrega scheme, so only 80% of the beneficiaries are now eligible. So eligibility criteria भी है इसमें, आधार बेस्ड पेमेंट किस किस को हो सकती है. So only 80% 80 80% बेनिफिशरीज हैं जो कि इस तरह के पेमेंट मेथड के लिए एलिजिबल है. Especially if we understand what is the eligibility criteria. So Aadhaar based, we can say, I'm highlighting here, for Aadhaar based option to work. So जो भी एम्प्लॉय है, जो लेबरर है, उसके पास एक जॉब कार्ड होना चाहिए, विच इज़ द फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकंड, द बैंक अकाउंट, it should be seeded, it should be in layman language, it should be linked with Aadhaar. And the account, the bank account and the Aadhaar account should be the connected to the national payment, NPCI means the National Payment Corporation of India, तो उसके साथ भी वो connected होना चाहिए. Only these things if done, only then the employee can or the laborer can receive the payment through Aadhaar. So इस तरह की मतलब method to receive the payment is also known as mapping. Okay, so let's move on to our next news. Okay, so this is coming from IPL. Okay, let me erase this one. Okay, so the green, and so actually the Cameroon green has played really well. So Kalki news is he has played really well. So the Mumbai Indians have won the match because of him. So the Cameroon green is from Australia. So this news is not that much important, but only for the cricket lovers. I'm just stating it that. So that Cameroon green has scored half century while Krishan and Crick has also played well. So Mumbai Indians have beaten Sunriser Hyderabad in yesterday's match. Okay, so let's move on to, it's not much important, so we can leave this news. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so if you are aware on that, since the Apple products are really popular in India's market, so what actual dedicated Apple store होता है अभी तक open हुआ नहीं था इंडिया. So recently, yesterday I guess, so एक Apple store open हुआ है in BKC बांद्रा कोरला कॉम्प्लेक्स. यू कैन से मुंबई में पहला एप्पल का जो फर्स्ट स्टोर है मुंबई में वो ओपन हुआ है अभी ट्यूसडे को, एंड सून इट विल वन मोर स्टोर विल बी ओपन, will get be inaugurated in Delhi. So this news is important that इंडिया का जो पहला एप्पल स्टोर है कहाँ ओपन हुआ है, so it's in Mumbai and more precisely बांद्रा कोरला कॉम्प्लेक्स, Geo Center Bandha Kurla complex. So I'm highlighting it here. So who has inaugurated? Apple CEO Tim Cook has inaugurated that store. And one more store वो कहाँ होगा? जो साकेत, other store, second store will be opening साकेत, जो कि होगा April 20 को. First one Tuesday को हुआ इसकी, अभी Tuesday को, and the second one will be inaugurated in Saket on April 20th. Sorry, April 20th में Saket में open होगा. Okay, so that's it. Sorry अगर कुछ mistakes हुई हैं इसमें slides में, but in upcoming lectures I will be bringing out more important stuff from exam point of view and the things which really matter. So we'll be adding more and more details to it. अभी तो I'm just reading out what is written in the newspaper, but soon I will be bringing out some more exciting content. So stay tuned. You can share this lecture if you like. Thank you so much. Have a great day.